Yo, this is Jacob, Team coming at you guys with another card choices vid. Before I get to that, I just want to go to the outside. I don't know if you guys could see that. That's a shitload of, well, that's a good amount of snow. Shit's starting to melt, but yeah. Um, anyways, and then just wanted to do a quick thank you to Capital G, MegaCapitalG. Gave us shout outs, really appreciated. Yeah. If you guys, for some reason, are sub to us and not him, go check him out. I personally think he has some of the best content on YouTube. Um, yeah, so check him out. Also, another shout out goes to our friends in Florida. I actually have a friend on there on this team. It's TeamSkeleton. I've known one of the dudes on there for like 5 years. Used to live here in Idaho. But yeah, that's it for shoutouts. There'll be annotations up in the corners. So let's get to this. This is another one for debris plants. It's the only deck I've been running lately, and I haven't been going to that many locals. So I just go into more card choices within the deck. Hopefully this segment will expand a little bit more to include more decks, and hopefully somebody other than me, because I know Matt likes to explain stuff way better than I can, but just to keep content up, this is a decent video to put up. Anyways, yeah, so it's this deck. First, we got Compulsory Evacuation Device. The only reason that I would see Compulse getting more play is because Shooting Star Dragon. This deck in particular, I know there's a couple other decks that can utilize it pretty well, Shooting Star Dragon, but this deck can, so if you're going into a mirror match or anything that can get Shooting Star out, you can Compulse it, which, I mean, is pretty good considering how much work they have to get out, or go into doing it. You know, you have to get a formula, and you have to get Stardust out, and this just makes it so all that was for nothing. So yeah, it's a decent card, decent tech. Just a single one I think is decent enough. Maybe if you're scared of the mirror side, another. I don't know. Want to hear your guys' opinion on this. I'm sure it's gonna get played in more decks than Debris, but yeah. So thoughts on Compulse in the comments. Next, Reaper. I think Reaper is a really good card in most decks, as long as it's not too heavily like an archetype. I think it's really good in this deck because you have a lot of field clearing, like Black Rose is the biggest. You also have cards like Raikou, Snowman Eater, and cards that destroy monsters, Caius, where you could get rid of their field presence and then start picking away at their hand. Not too many cons on this, except to get its pick from the hand effect, you have to be like more of a win more situation, like you already have monster advantage. Gives you a good wall just in case. I mean, your tokens don't provide defense unless you have a shit ton of them. But yeah, so thoughts on Reaper in general and in this deck in particular. Comment. Next, Snowman Eater. I think Snowman Eater is really good. For one, it's a 19 wall, so you hit into that. In most early game places, you get the plus off of them, your monster, and then this should stay on field. Which next turn you could use it for Caius Sack. You could use it as synchro material, and when it does get sent to the grave, it is also a debris target, which gives you access to Gengar. I don't know, new Dragon Synchro that's coming out in Hidden Arsenal 3, which has a pretty good effect. Yeah, the only con to this card is it's a little bit more slow. It's a little bit more controlling the situation instead of going super duper aggro. Yeah. So, comments on these 3 cards. Why you like them, why you don't like them, why you wouldn't run them, why you do run them. Suggestions on cards that you want to hear somebody, either me or Matt, talk about. I know, probably want to hear Matt talk about it. I don't know. But yeah, just another thank you to CapG. Really awesome partner, YouTuber in general. Also, go check out TeamSkeleton. Yeah, group from Florida. And if you're ever in the Boise area for any reason, come check us out. We have local tournaments in Boise on Saturdays at All About Games, and on Wednesdays in Nampa, which is like a 20-minute drive from Boise. On Wednesdays at like 5 at Hobbytown USA. So yeah, this is Jacob, Team HOC. Peace.